They're shoved around with their heads forced into the ground with people's knees.
That was Jasmine Akita talking about her experience trying to deliver humanitarian aid to Gaza. We have been following her story here on KREM 2. She and many others were captured while trying to reach Gaza. She sat down with Christian Balderas from our Seattle sister station in an exclusive interview.
At Boeing Field in Seattle.
Feels great. It feels really good. Relief.
An exhausted Jasmine Akita spoke exclusively with King 5 during her layover. This is her first time back in Washington State after 5 days in an Israeli prison.
I think once I land on Orcas and see my community again, it'll feel even better.
For the past month, Akita documented her voyage on Instagram. This was her last post before she was detained by the Israeli Navy while at sea.
We've done the drills many times, so I feel very confident that this will go well.
That post was captioned, "This is the most critical night." She says what followed was more than 20 hours on deck, held at gunpoint.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was probably one of the longest nights of my life. So they went around with cameras trying to offer us water bottles so that they could get footage and propaganda for them boarding our boats.
At least 22 Americans were detained while aboard a flotilla of more than 40 boats.
My colleagues, my comrades, yes, they were beaten. They're shoved around with their heads forced into the ground with people's knees.
Akita believes her U.S. passport protected her from the worst.
Bring Jazz home!
Her Orcas Island community organized protests.
Bring Jazz home!
And hundreds more erupted worldwide. But not everyone viewed the flotilla as a humanitarian mission. The U.S. State Department called it a deliberate and unnecessary provocation. To that, Jasmine's response is clear.
If we allow a genocide to happen before our eyes, then we're not standing on the right side of history.